Charlie Farrelly-Gruar and Seymore Harrison from Ngāpuhi are good mates who share a passion for good kai and deep kōrero. They call themselves the Eggplant Boys, and their recipes and fun cooking videos are winning followers all over Instagram. But while it's all light-hearted fun, they also have a message to spread around mental health and positive masculinity. Mā taki mai.
What up, it's the Eggplant Boys again. It's me, Seymore.
I'm Charlie. It's the Eggplant Boys. I'm Charlie.
I'm Seymore.
We're the Eggplant Boys. I'm Charlie.
I'm Seymore.
Pop your leeks, put them in the roasting dish underneath your chicken, dice up some garlic and shove it underneath your chicken skin like this. We're going to cover that chicken with pollo asado seasoning, but you can use any kind of spice mix that you have.
We don't have all the answers about like what masculinity should be or what positive masculinity should be. I think the essence of it is being vulnerable and being kind and being empathetic. We've been conditioned to think that empathy, kindness, vulnerability is weakness, and because of that, anytime that you show those in a situation that's kind of unsafe, you'll get mocked for it. That is kind of one of the bigger societal issues that we see in the world that we want to change. Being a type of masculinity that is positive, not only for ourselves, but the women around us, the young men around us.
The Eggplant Boys, Seymore Harrison and Charlie Farrelly-Gruar are with us now in the studio. Kia ora, welcome into the studio.
Kia ora, mate.
Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Talk to us about the Eggplant Boys. How did this happen and where did it come from?
So we have a mutual friend. I started creating sandwiches on my personal page, and he was doing some cooking as well. And our bro Jordan was like, why don't you guys get together, see how it goes, and then see where it goes from there. I gave him a call, and it kind of went off. We kicked it off from there.
Now, you're using cooking as a vehicle to encourage deep kōrero as well. How did this come about?
Well, I think food is a great vehicle for getting people to let down their guard, you know. I think food for both of us and our families is a massive part that brings families together, probably for everyone, really. It's sort of a focal point that you can come together and eat, and then you notice that conversations kind of flow around food. So it's kind of a vehicle that we're using to push a message.
Now, I know that your dad, Big Russ, we celebrated his 80th birthday recently. Oh, he loves food, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Now, you're using this as a vehicle, but you both come from different backgrounds. Talk to us about your backgrounds.
Definitely. I've DJ'd for the last 10 years in the city, Auckland City, and I wanted to pull myself away from that environment and kind of go into the more healthier environment, learn more skills that can give me, you know, obviously better my health, and also teach my kids, you know, how they can cook, how they can also apply these things to life as well.
And Charlie, you worked at a tattoo parlour?
Yeah, I've done a few things over there. Parlour? Yeah, parlour, shop, salon, whatever. Yeah, so obviously I love tattoos, but I've done a few things over the years. I've been in sales, marketing roles, and I realised after my mum passed away that I wanted to do something that I love, you know, and working in a job that I hated was sucking the soul out of my life.
Sure.
You know?
And there's a lot of kōrero around that too, right?
Yeah.
Doing something you love rather than spending your whole life working in a job, and with some people you might not enjoy that much.
Exactly, man. And like, I feel like everyone has that in them, and we often sort of take the easy route, or we have family to provide for or something, so we lose sight of the things that we love to do because of the things that we have to do. So we want to be an example of that you can find love and enjoyment in even the smallest things, like cooking, where you're going to be cooking every day of your life. You might as well find fun and enjoyment in it.
And do you find a lot of enjoyment wearing your aprons out in public?
It helps with the branding for sure,
Yes,
you know,
it does.
because another thing is like our viewership, we don't know who's going through something.
Okay.
So if we wear this out there, and it helps them identify who we are, and you know, if they've seen us on watching our content, they're able to come out to us if they just want to say hello.
Sure.
They see us, we're able to present this, you know, this good energy, and that's, you know, a lot of them want to just reach out just to feel that.
Yeah, I like that a lot. So you got into cooking through influences, your mum. So what kind of feedback have you had from viewers and your audience?
So we've had quite a lot about the foods, and also we get suggestions. But there's some that stand out for us, is we get asked to create content where we're sitting down eating together, because they want to see us have a conversation. They want to see how we navigate those conversations. They want to see, you know, we can talk about how was your day, how are you feeling, my bro? You know, try and navigate those conversations and make it normal. It is. I think it's getting better, which is really cool. But then also, you know, make it fun as well.
Well, what does your audience primarily, what's their interest? Do you think it's about the kōrero? Do you think it's about the cooking, combination of the two?
Yeah, I think probably a combination of the two. I think cooking or like food in general on social media has such a draw power, you know, like if you put a beautiful looking kai on the screen, people are going to go, oh yeah, cool. But once we've attracted them with that, we like to hold them with more depth than just cooking, you know, because you can find cooking anywhere. But cooking from people like us that are also willing to...
Big fellas.
Big fellas, you know?
Big fellas.
Big fellas. We all like to eat. Us big fellas like to eat, but not a lot of us like to cook. And I think, you know, if we can sort of trap people, capture their imagination, and then add some snippets of life lessons that we've learned and show people that you can be the change that you want to be in the world.
Yeah.
You know?
So how do people connect with you? How do they get in touch?
They can jump on Instagram, Eggplant Boys _, and you'll find all the kai there. And engage if you guys can. If you like anything, suggest, hit us up.
Beautiful. Love it. Look, thank you so much for joining us in the studio today. Eggplant Boys, Seymore Harrison and Charlie Farrelly-Gruar, appreciate you joining us and continued success with your mahi.
Kia ora, Neil.